Got Defender of the Faith Religion. Made a holy site to get the both in my capital start. We had a bit of harassment from barbarian horsemen. And then eventually we got 4 cities out, and then we just led to farming and getting lots of population in our cities.
There is little man has made that approve.
That's what we did this game. This guy is actually kind of nice for me. I've yet to even earn 3 great people. Because Congo's that far crazy mode. My god. They're doing too good. We know what I can do. That! Huzzah! You're welcome. Okay. Is the wall even worth it as China since it takes up an entire tile? If it's on desert tiles, I guess it can be worthwhile because you can't improve them of any other form. But or tiles they can't utilize at all, sure, it can be okay. But I think generally it isn't. I think you can just get better things going than that. Like even just forts give better bonuses than the wall. Yeah, I think the Great Wall should just surround China territory by default. I think you should just go poop, and that'll be fine. You just have to research engineering and you get it. The soundtrack's done. Well, this song is done, but it's done for the next 30 seconds. Hope it's not like that for all of them. Oh, that one's banned. Uh-oh, I don't think this works. Yeah. Well, that was fun. Okay. Here we go. I got a better link. But it's only 38 seconds long? The Europa Universalis 2 soundtrack is 38 seconds long. I guess we can't do it. I don't see any other links. I'm sorry. Okay, let's do, I don't know. This one. How many pops do I need to build all districts? All of them? We can continuously make more with aerodromes and spaceports and things. How many? Well, all the main ones, like the ones without like aerodrome or spaceport. 1 population for 1. 3. So there's science, production, gold. Science, production, gold. Culture. Military. Coast. Faith. 7. So you need, for just those, 18 population. And then with aerodromes and spaceports, another 3 for each one. Age of Empires 2. I did Jack Pie. I wrote EU2 OST. That's what I wrote. And it gave 1 link with that song, but it was like with Beethoven, not actual EU2. And the other one was 38-second one. I have bad feelings about Mr. Congo. Very, very bad feelings. Like, if I don't get my culture high enough, he's just gonna overwhelm us. Oh no! I don't like this dude. I'm gonna steal his great works. That's the goal. We're gonna steal his great works. I think that's the play to do here. And you get more culture generation, of course. I only see Kwango. I have to get sight of his other cities. Okay. Does the game crash for anyone else after this update? Not for me. Maybe it's because of your mods. If you still have the mods installed and using them, it probably causes your game to crash. You might have to like unenable them in the mod section. That's what I did. I just unenabled them. Wait, did I say 18? No, I meant 19. Is it really? Oh, 17. 17. Is it 28? Because neighborhoods don't require parts, and aqueducts, I don't think they count for it as well. Because they're free. At least I think they are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 1. 1, 2, let's just see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. An aqueduct. We can't put down another one because we need 19 population. Does it count? 1, 4, 7, 10. 1, 4, 7, 10, 3, 16. Yeah, aqueducts don't count.
New opinions are all.
Okay. How come I have so few cities? You thought the way to play was to pack as many cities as possible, as tightly as possible? Patch changed that? No, I'm just doing tall cities. Because my start was quite slow. And I think it would just be slower if I did that, but it probably would have been better putting more cities out. I just had barbarian issues for the most part. Ah, crap, I glitched the caravan line again. Oh boy. Okay, we got enlightenment, so we can fix our stuff now. Keep my envoys just in case he decides to try to get them again. It'll stay on top of that. Okay. Where is it? Don't need worker stuff anymore. We don't really need that either. I think we need amenities. We also need food too. Okay. Current soundtrack is Age of Empires 2. Okay. Tervedis, Finlayzor, hello. So when do I get to be able to make more spies? What technology? Well, Civic is that. Ability to construct an additional spy. Okay, I guess we're going to nationalism. So we make another spy. Yeah. Damn, Congo's doing very well. Congo is doing very well. Very well. Damn it. So we definitely have to go to the one city I do see of Congo. There we go. Any wonders that can help me in any way, shape, or form? Maybe. Get that to deny Mr. Congo of utilizing it for good wonders. So we gotta get slots. Anything with good slots like Bolshoi Theater. That could be something I could make just to deny him more slots. Okay. Namaste? What about that? I always grin when I say that, because I don't know if I'm saying it correctly or not. I have no idea if I am. Okay. Okay, we have to get a merchant. We deny him of that at all costs. If he gets that, that's too much to handle. I do need to make more culture, though. Oh, does it? Oh, I see. Okay. I was like wondering. Namaste. Wait, send that to the city of Namaste? Yeah, I was a bit confused. I had a feeling it might have been a hi. Hello. Okay, let's see the culture now. 159. It seems you might have to resort to doing wide play, not the tall play that I'm used to. I just don't think it's going to work out too well. And to play it like how I used to play it, primitively with thing about chops everywhere and just chopping everything to get all the districts out as soon as possible. I think I have to change my play to do that now, because we're not using Hellblazer's Fruity mod, which lessens the harvesting amount, and Hellblazer's amount too with their resources. Okay. At least we know now. It's been too comfortable playing the same style. And we can see the differences from this alone. Okay. I really hope I can get it out. I really hope I can. 28.7 points. That is power, man. That is pure power. Congo's just blowing through it. Oh god. Has this official patch messed up Hellblazers's work? Yeah, some of the things don't work again because they changed a lot of their, information in it, so, Hellblazer has to fix it up and make it work again. Has a new balanced map. I played a Snowflake game earlier. It was fun. It's definitely like if you're like a casual Civ player and you have friends who just play it too, just casually, that would be the map to play, the Snowflake or the Clover. Yeah, you could definitely have some fun with that for sure. Definitely. Definitely. I can imagine getting a bunch of like teenagers. Hey, wanna play some Civ 6? We can play a Snowflake map. Oh yeah, that's fun. I used to mass 1,000 military on my borders. Attack with airplanes everywhere. Yeah, best map ever. I think that's the kind of thing Snowflake would be like. Yeah, even the cosmetic changes were messed up because some of the things were changed as well. Like, you look at the icons, they all have a background now. The red background implies a strategic resource, and the orange for the other stuff, I guess orange is for a bonus resource, and purple is a luxury. I think that's how it is. Let's make sure of that, like, more orange. Purple, yeah. So they added backgrounds for their resources. And if you look in the menu when I select a building, it'll actually have like recommended stuff in there. It could just be with my settings. I thought I turned it off. Disabled! His visor is disabled! Clearly not.
Science owes more to this.
Oh, this is so impossible! How? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. There's no way I can stop him from getting that, dude. It's just impossible. Maybe chopping the forest will do it for me. Who knows? My goodness. He still has things to chop too, but he's putting bunzes on them. Damn. What do I think about Windows 10? Windows 10 is something that should not be used. Should not be used by anyone. I'm on Windows 7. Golden Project is my only chance for sure. For sure. Chopping this forest will help a bit, so we'll see. Yeah, these are nail clippers. That's what they are. That's what I'm playing with. Has anyone actually enjoyed Windows 10? I guess it's like the same boat with Civ 5 and Civ 6. I don't like Civ 6. It doesn't look as good as Civ 5. It's sort of like me too. I don't like Windows 10. It's not like Windows 7. That kind of thing. Look like a great game for a scout rush? Yes. I see. I just like Windows 7 because I'm used to Windows XP. Or Windows 2000. Or Windows 95. What are my thoughts on the patch? My thoughts on the patch is it's good changes. A lot of things they still missed. There's a lot of things they missed, like stuff here and there. But generally it's good. Like, there's a lot of things a lot of people like had concerns about, and they sort of touched it and fixed a lot of it. Hello, Milkman. Go back to Windows 3.1, you would. Oh my god. I want to go back to Windows NT. Yeah, that's the best Windows. Oh my god. Yes, Windows me. It's all about me, not about you. Is it well, I don't think it gives me great merchant points if I put them in my markets. I can check, but I don't think it does. Okay, let's see. 6.1. Ooh, they put a bar! They updated the graphic to put a bar, and they added more. It makes it look a bit nicer. Good job. Where is my merchant thing? We will find out if it does. It doesn't. Yeah! But it does give me more gold. I don't know if I need it. I do need more science and culture, so whatever. I thought I had my culture one here. I just didn't put it up yet? I guess I didn't. Okay, I have to do that then. I might have to get the 13 pop to do it. What is a Vista? It's like you know how Arnold says "a la la Vista"? Well, it's like Arnold's saying. Never mind. I don't know where I'm going with that. Never mind. Ignore what I said. Oh. I'm barely managing to stay above him. If he could just keep doing that, if he doesn't spam commercial hubs, we'll be good. We'll be very good. Yeah. Well butchered. Exactly. Okay. I think we might be able to get the merchant before he can. There's a bunch more as well later down the road that gives tourism bonuses as well. We're gonna try to get all of them. Every one of them. Maybe I should get pizza. Hello, Twitchy. How are you doing? Hello, everyone. You know what? If you've been here for a while, and if you listen to me talk about garbage, say hello. I'll say hello to you. Hi, Detonator. Hello, Philskalor. Hey, Finlayzor. Sup, get hugged. Hello, PTRX2. Hello, Kenji F. Hello, Ono Marek. Hello. Hey, Rotten Apache. Yo, Mike is the worst. Hello, Darken Chris. Hello, Demi Demon. Hello, hi, Nabi1103. Hoi, Cold Cut. Hello, Agrius. Hi, Yusuk. Hello, Pro-Eruvian Dota. Hello. Hi, Sahib Russ. Hey, Scorpion Green. Howdy, Peter Jip 87. Hola, can't log on. Can't log on. Hello, Magic Viewer. Hello, Kappa. Hello, Savo. Oos, Herd Blade HS. Hello, Interesting World. Hello, Dylan the Drummer 85. Good luck on your pizza. Hello, Till. Hello, Hip Master Flash. Hi, Sneepai-sama. Aloha, the drunk sailor. Hey, Mitch Bluntsworth. Hello. Hello, Tsar Tyrell. Hello. Hey, Teat Now. Hey, Endurin. Hello, Akarvik. Really? Good job. I never hated Varus. I always liked them. I never said I hated them. I just said I could have more fun with Horsemen, but when it's all Mamluks, I changed to Varus. Hey, Fluffy Panda. Hey, A Noob's World. Hi-ho, Kakara. What are my top 3 favorite city-states? Gold ones, culture ones, and production ones. No, not production. Gold ones. Hello, Flipside. Hello, Amukan. Hello. Oh, hola, I'm Batman. Hello, Berinsky. Waiting for Smog. Go Smog. I said gold twice? Okay. My favorite 3 city-states? Amsterdam. No, Zanzibar for the 2 different luxuries. Carthage for the extra trade route with encampments, and
nations, and not the other way around.
Kundi for the relics from seeing natural wonders. Those are the 3 I like the most. Okay, I think we're fine. Let's do this. We should be able to one-turn it. I don't think it's that. I think we're fine. I think we're fine if we keep doing what we're doing. Let's get all the infrastructure up first. Because we're getting 2 commercial hubs next turn. It's pretty nice. Okay, that housing should be enough to get us to 13 pop for the the theater district. Okay, we can make another spy now. I could probably do that. Maybe in my city here. Let's see. Close enough. Let's do it up. Not military with impies? Impies? Impy? What? Toronto? We don't care about Toronto. I'd rather blow it up. Who cares about the Maple Leafs? We should blow up. They're good at blowing up. You know, in grade 9, I had a PowerPoint class, or a class where we did like graphic stuff, And on my we had we had to do a PowerPoint presentation to the class, and mine was how bad the Maple Leafs were. And all I did on the pictures was show off, do you really want to be a Maple Leafs fans? Look at these fans. And I found the most ugliest pictures I could find. And all I did was made explosion, I also put explosions of nukes on top of it. Like, I would show the pictures and just make everything explode. You don't want to be a Maple Leafs fan, you would just explode. That's horrible. Use my gold. I can do that when the time's right. It's more of a thing because my mother's a Maple Leafs fan, and I always get on her about it. I always vote for the other team every time. I live in Ottawa, after all. %50 chance. Like, around the time when I did that, that was when the like Toronto and Ottawa were in like the playoffs back-to-back years, both times. It was big during that time. Even though there's probably more Toronto Maple Leafs fans here than there is Senators fans. It's just ridiculous. Unique building? Would it replace the arena? You can only build it later, but it does other stuff. Provides +1 Tim Hortons to all people adjacent to the hockey rink. Gives you the ability to throw Timbits at battleships to sink them. Okay. Gives you the ability to recruit a great general, aka hockey player, Wayne Gretzky. What is the best in life? Best in life. I don't know. I don't know what it would be. Best in life. It's a tough question there. I would say it would be 42. I wonder if he's actually wearing him. If he's wearing anyone else. Friendly me, I think. Oh, wait, what? He's at war with Congo? That's so crazy. I actually dropped tourists. I dropped tourists because Brazil died. So it is true. If you eliminate another civilization, you will drop tourists. You will. Interesting. That's interesting. Because I was at 4, and now I'm 3. Oh boy.
Opera is when a guy gets stabbed.
AT Cruise Core. Huh. Congo is really far ahead. They're playing Congo very nicely, for sure. Like it's like they're like Congo's actually a really nice civ. Like with like they get double the points, great people points for their market, like the great merchants, the great artists, writers, and musicians, and great engineers. I think it's those three. I'm not too sure. I wonder if there's a way that I can check that says it. No. Oh. Civilopedia would. Receive double great writer, artist, musician, and great merchant points. Okay, so it's those four. And merchants actually give you like tourism stuff too. So they're really good at it. Yeah. Okay. Nice setup. I'll give you some more culture per turn. Should I defend Congo's relentless tourism craziness? Okay. Yeah, Congo's definitely very strong. Very, very strong. And with the patch, you now get 2 writer slots in your amphitheaters. So now 1 writer is good for 1 city instead of 2 cities. So you start having them bulk up much sooner than other great people.
If it weren't for electricity, we'd all be watching television by candlelight. Having seen a non-market economy, I suddenly understood much better what I liked about a market economy.
Who's more OP, Norway or France? France. France is more OP. For sure. I might be able to get next turn. We'll see. Just look at the points, man. That's intense. That is intense. My God. The Great Wall! I have made the Great Wall. We've done what we needed to do. I think the game is won. It's quite great. I think I made the founder win the game, actually. Are you sure? I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, like, with the... If you can get, like, amphitheaters out to rush, like, great artists, writers, and musicians fast enough, you really can take off with the culture per turn. Because it gives you culture from the great works. And you can get a lot of them fast. Yeah. I want to play some Congo again. I have to play in a different way, though. Like, how he's playing it. Because it seems much more fun. Because you can get lots of culture really fast, which is what he's done. Yeah, I think Norway would actually be okay on the snowflake map for sure. Do you guys like the snowflake map? Have you guys watched More Than My Game? Does it look fun? Do you think it's fun? I think it's kind of fun. What's more OP, Colosseum or Religious Victory? Religious Victory, because if you can pull it off, you're a pretty OP player. Whereas with Colosseum, if you get the Colosseum, then It's not really OP if you win. Oh, religious victory? I see. Like, if I were to get, like, a bunch of cities under my control with my religion, and if people try to conquer into my cities with my religion, and let's say I only need the one more city for them to take over of my religion to win the game, it could be bad for them. So they might have to rely on other tactics.
If you owe the bank $100, that's your problem. If you owe the bank $100 million, that's the bank's problem.
Okay. Yes! Yes! And yes! We have done it. We've completed the goal. Now let's make our power plants. So power plants is the next tier higher building for the above the factories. They give 4 production to all cities within 6 tiles. 4 production. And with 4 of them, that's an extra 16 production for my 4 cities. Which is okay, it's okay. But honestly, my empire is actually garbage. It is garbage. I need more cities, man. Oh, you suck. You suck. Don't say I see, just say you suck. Let's try it again. Make me proud this time. How did I win the Gandhi Snowflake? I ended up taking out, I took out one... Well, I made one irrelevant. I took out Russia, and then I took out America. Brazil went to Rel. So, Arabia and Brazil was a Rel. And then China was the remaining player, and then I took out their capital. So I had all people's that was remaining capitals. And it was just AI with their capitals remaining. But he had like a couple cities, but he got the tanks. And I was not in the mood to continue it. Like I just like I would just be wasting like an hour or two just to battle him with tanks when I had Varus and a lot of naval units. Like sure, he could take some cities here and there, but I can always take them back with my naval units. He didn't have civil engineering. He didn't have core. He just had tanks that he upgraded. And I didn't want to bother with that, so I just said GG and left.
Astronomy compelled. Improvement makes straight roads.
Okay. I'm trying to raise it. I'm trying. It's tough. Yeah, I wasn't really happy when I saw him getting tanks. Because I knew he was like thinking, okay, if I just rush tanks, I can win the game. It's not that simple. And he never actually replied in chat at all. So, yeah. Because the game was pretty much over, like, way before that point even happened. And when I took out his capital, it felt like, oh, let's waste another 2 hours to do battle against
If
tanks
facts don't
that...
fit the theory,
Yeah.
change the facts.
Okay. Thank you, Alki666, for subscribing for the 20th month in a row. Thank you, Alki666. Thank you for 20 months in a row support. I appreciate it. I'll let you know, Alki666, you've been astounding. And you're beautiful, because you, Alki666, you, for 20 months in a row, you are the rank 1 Civ player in the world. Congratulations. Thank you for subscribing. We're about to get our factories up in 5-ish turns. Did religion get more pressure from producing more faith? They get more pressure from having more cities following that religion. And the pressure will bulk on cities that are within range of those cities to provide pressure. I'm assuming it's similar to Civ 5, but has different sort of amount of pressure it takes, or does. And I would say it's like 10 tiles away from a city, it provides pressure of the religion. I don't know for sure, but it would provide pressure. So all these cities, all 4 of my cities, would provide pressure to, let's say, this city, which it did convert. But these cities might be a bit too far for the pressure, which is why I didn't convert yet. I can't... Oh, I can... Oh, it actually shows the UI now. Thank you, game. You actually show the pressures now instead of waiting till it actually converts to see it. Thank you. So you can see some information with the pressure. Like, not much with this, but here for sure. The AT crew is just wrecking Toronto. It sure is updating its military.
Cities is that everything is king size. What I like about cities.
My spies suck, man. They can't even win a single coin flip. Let's see. The coins definitely are rigged. I don't even know if I'll be able to spawn a great writer, artist, or musician with how much points Congo has. Like, I'm at 10. Congo's at 30. Plus, oh, only 10 for musician. Huh. My god, dude. I don't know if I'll be able to spawn any. Okay. I don't know if they're like I like to do like talks about everything, but then eventually the turns take 8, 9, 10 minutes and then there's nothing to talk about. Like, I don't know what there is to talk about. Like, I'm gonna rush for power plants. Like, I want the production to help my cities make things faster. That's why I like production. And then I'm gonna make markets and broadcast centers. I could start to make settlers. I'm gonna try go for Crystal Redentor and Eiffel Tower. We have to go to Steel for Eiffel Tower. What Eiffel Tower does, it gives you +2 appeal for your tiles in your land. That will make it so that I will get better sea resorts for more tourism. Thank you, DemApples444 for subscribing. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. You're awesome. Thank you, DemApples. I'll let you know, DemApples444, you now are the rank 1 Civ player in the world. Congratulations. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. I don't even hate the Leafs. It's honestly just a thing I like to just kid around. If there's anything I want is for the Canadian team, not Canadian players, Canadian team to actually win the cup. That's my only goal to see alive. I don't think it's ever happened since I've been born. I don't think it will happen for another at least 30 years. Cup fan, yeah. Yeah, you always see like, oh, Senators will lose in the final, but the other team, the Ducks, they're all Canadian players. They're more Canadian. Therefore, Canada wins the cup. Nah, it doesn't work that way. You want an actual Canadian team to win? Yeah, I know. I'm kidding. Like the Habs did win like the last cup and like win long time ago. Was that with Patrick Raw or the other dude? The other one. The other goalie for them. I think it's harder on the Canadian teams just because there's a much bigger crowd generally, and I think there's more stress for the players to do better. It's harder for them to do more. Whereas if there's no pressure, then it's easy. Like if you're that one dude that the Red Devils Devil Rays signed, what was his name? He's having a fantastic time, and then oh, look at him. Everyone must look at him and didn't do as well. Hey look, we know that Jeff Finger is the best defenseman known to Toronto to spend $4 million for. We know he is the best defenseman. Yeah. Okay. So with Banks up, we'll get more great merchant points. Like passive points, not aggressive points where you make projects for them. So it helps. Just a little bit. Really, it can't log on? Huh. That's interesting. Like Jesus. Big guy from Boston Bruins, damn it. Yeah, I don't watch hockey much lately either. Been mostly streaming. I used to watch it a bunch a long time ago, but not much lately. Damn, I can't. He was on Ottawa. I can't recall his name. Yes, I know the big guy you're talking about. Yeah, Chara Sedino. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, when I used to watch it a bunch, I was always for the Pittsburgh, and my friend was always for New England, New York Rangers, always. I don't know why he liked them so much. It didn't make any sense at all. There's a specific reason why I liked Pittsburgh, because you know, someone's from Nova Scotia, maybe.
For once you have tasted flight, you will walk the earth with your eyes turned skywards. For once
We
you
got a
have
great
tasted
work.
flight,
We got a great work. That's my first steal of a great work, and I got it from Congo. That's awesome. Okay. Let's level him up. Let's see if he gives me another 2 of it. Yes! Yes! Changpu! You're awesome! Okay. Of course he would be. Why wouldn't Solani be in the Hall of Fame? Shampoo? Yeah, it's a shampoo. Clearly. Okay, we get radio in 5 turns. I should try to build a Crystal Redentor. If I can somewhere. I don't even know if I can. Can I do it in the capital? I apparently don't have the wait, did he make it? Did he already make the Crystal Redentor? No, okay. Okay, I'm gonna say. 14 out of 59. You gotta try. Yeah, my culture output isn't that great right yet, but we did steal a great work. It makes me feel a bit happy. Romeo and Juliet. That's the writing I stole. Amazing. Okay, so we're gonna have to unimprove a bunch of tiles on the coast and make sea resorts. I don't even know if I can get them going very well, but it looks like some spots are pretty nice. So in order to make sea resorts, Rise double the tiles appeal in tourism. Can only be built on coastal desert, coastal plains, and coastal grassland tiles. Minimum appeal of breathtaking. Breathtaking? Average, charming. Breathtaking? Breathtaking. So in order for me to actually make these breathtaking, what I have to do, I can't put on the horses, so ignore that one. But what I have to do is plant forests. Why plant forests? Planting forests will allow me to give appeal to tiles adjacent to it. So the best way to do this is unimprove everything 2 tiles away from the coast and just make farms the second tier, well, second range away from it, and then sea resorts adjacent in order to pull that off. If my borders can grow nicer, I can get like other ones going as well. Like this one's pretty nice. I just have to pray my borders actually grow there. Let's actually check. It probably won't tell me. Oh, it's down here. Zoom up far, it doesn't give you the text. Interesting. Okay. I don't think I can plant forests over here. In order to plant forests, I have to get the civic conservation, which is right here. I'm getting mass media now, so it's on the same tier. So I could probably go for that next. Let's get that going. I do want Crystal Redentor, and I do need Eiffel Tower. If I get Eiffel Tower, it'll really skyrocket my potential for tourism. Definitely. Easily. No doubts about it. $84%? Yes, please. No, no. Okay, that's Oracle. That is the Oracle. Oh, Oxford. It looks quite similar to the Oracle because it has a circular middle part. Okay. Hello, all ego. Hello. So where can this be built? It must be built on hills. I have a hill right here, and that's where we'll go. Okay. So after I get radio, I gotta go straight for steel. We want this wonder too. That's gonna take a bit of a time though. A bit of time to get to. Is it culture victory time? Gonna try. There's someone else doing culture too, but I don't know if it's gonna work. But I think that's my only play here. I don't think I can win science. There's no way that's gonna happen with my setup. I think culture is the only way to go about it. So after I get like banks and such up, I'll be making settlers to get the lands places settled. I can put a city up here, but I don't know if the appeal is that great. It would require me to get Eiffel Tower. I think that's the only real way I can get it going for the many of the spots if I get Eiffel Tower. That might even be better than Crystal Redentor, but Crystal Redentor doubles the tourism output of sea resorts. So I kind of need that. So I can definitely get 3 tiles up here for sure. For sure. Okay.
If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed.
I hope that's the right one. Just click it. No! Okay, India's getting it. Okay, so there's the other merchant with another tourism one. Huh. Gives you another trade route too. Eureka for computers is actually pretty big. Because I want computers too. Because it doubles my tourism. What did it give me? I don't even know what it gave me first. Combustion? Okay. Congo has declared war on India. Interesting. Was India probably going for nukes? That's it. Could probably, yeah. My engineer looks funny. It's gonna take forever to make. We'll see. Soundtrack's done. Age of Mythology! Can you just not go down towards me, please? Pretty please? I don't want to deal with you right now. I only have 22 strength cities. Certain districts increase appeal too. Neighborhoods? Is that it? I I know it gives housing based on what it is. Does it actually give appeal? What district could possibly give it? I don't know. I don't know. 22 strength? A single AT crew could probably wreck a city with one hit. Even with walls. So, if Congo were to die... If Congo were to die... We would have to be 49 tourists. 49. Three players are going for tourism? I don't think so. Two of us are. When I'm gonna sing Baba Yet To live? I'm not actually sure. I gotta figure that out. It's always antsy. Because I can do the first verse, but there's no way I can do the second verse not without like a lot of time on my hands. Why does Congo only need 62? Because his culture is much higher than ours, and he needs to beat the culture that's not his own, but the max from someone else. Whereas everyone else sees his as the highest, so everyone else has to beat his, whereas he only needs to beat mine to win. So if he were to die, it would make me the top end and make everyone else needing 61, whereas I just need to beat 48, because he's the next highest. Holy sites, theater squares, and entertainment complexes. I see. I see. Okay. Okay. Guess we shouldn't put that amphitheater there then. Damn. I'll put an entertainment district there when I get to 16 pop, which I probably won't unless I get a temple and some more housing up. Damn. Nice. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Turn transitions are super, super long. moon landing? I could do that.
Politics, colonialism.
Why would someone target my... Okay. Oh no. I don't think we need a neighborhood. I think that's how we're gonna solve this happiness issue. Housing issue. Okay. What I should do here? Is everything except me fighting while I can relax? Nah. Congo and India are fighting, but the other player, Brazil, isn't fighting. At least I don't think so. And India has 2,000 strength, 700 Foggy, 500 for King Bohica, and I'm at 267. I'm not at much at all. I'm trying to deal with the culture. It's my existence right now. If I die, everyone loses. Everyone, maybe. Hey, don't make fun of my numbers. It's only going to get stronger. You don't need great works to win with this strategy. It just takes a bit to set up. Might get it. Please don't be the Christo. Oh crap, he's making it. I hope I can beat him to it. I hope I can. Big rock there. So he's already at this era. He's already at Cold War or professional sports. Which means if he can get pretty close to social media, which would be kind of scary. Huh. Yeah, he just needs two more or maybe just one more tech and then go into social media with a 50% trade route modifier. What is the strategy? The strategy is to stay above the tourism of Congo and utilize my own tourism because I don't think I have a shot with science because I'm only on 4 cities. Or military because military won't really work with minimal production. It's just there's not much going on in my land. It's just a lot of farms. There's not much production. I could have got some if I settled down here, but it make quite dangerous contention borders with Spain that used to exist here. But yeah, I decided not to do that. AT crew going wild here. Okay, time to unimprove some tiles on the coast. Unimprove. Right. Well, I am getting neighborhoods, so it should be fine. Okay. Oh! Awesome. That's awesome. Success. Even told me it was success. That's awesome. No more great works to steal. That's too bad. Since I don't see any Congo cities, I don't have more information. It's too bad. I don't think I can get sight of that city either. Yeah. Too bad. I was hoping I could see the city from there. Maybe if I went to the Mbanza instead, it could have worked. I don't know. Okay. My science and culture is almost equal in value. Should build a ship to explore more cities. Yeah, but the Congo is mostly inland, from what I see. There is snow on the commercial hub. That's one of the changes they did in the patch. My graphics card is just going nuts. If they could update for it. Okay. So I'm gonna be unimproving all these farms. Well, at least this one, and hopefully my boars will grow into those. I am going to get to conservation soon-ish, so I can start plopping forests too. I might need to make a neighborhood in Jan and Chayan. How do you pronounce that? I have no idea. Chayan? What's the best way to boost culture early game? Colosseum? With a bunch of cities around it. Because it gives 2 culture per city within range of it, and that's 6 tile range. Which is phenomenal. Pretty. Do you know if I just put like the beginning structure of Entertainment District will actually increase the appeal of it immediately or not? Because I don't know. Xi'an? Xi'an? How do spies work in Civ 6? You can't use scout with them? No. You just move to cities and then you go to the specialized districts in the cities. That's all you do. Pretty cool. Can't you just, like, sleep? I pressed spacebar, but it's not working. Okay. Yeah, Age of Mythology soundtrack. So is it Zehan or Shion? Or can it be both? Both close enough. Okay. What? It won't work. Damn it. It won't keep it. I'm trying to trick the game to make me think I have more than one capital. Why isn't it working? This works, doesn't it? It can't do it anymore. Oh, that's why. Okay, I can trick the game. I'll win now. I'll win. Aha! I bet you can't figure out which one my capital is. Shihan. Shihan. The city was conquered. Oh, strength of the encampment went down to 0. I think. Because I want more population. I should probably add space bars in it, just to make sure it's as close as possible to it. Is that evenish enough? It looks close enough to me. Close enough. No! I need the entertainment district as soon as possible here. Can I clear any food tiles here? No. Damn it. Yeah, I can't do it. If I could clear a food tile to make this grow faster, I could probably clear the rice. It's gonna take time to do. How frustrating. Damn it. Take forever. District has to be finished? Okay, thanks. Does anyone know why I only settled 4 cities?
It all works on natural history.
Not even I know why. I'm only 3 turns away. It's getting there. You kidding me, dude? You suck. Go blow up. Oh, this is gonna be so ridiculous. I can't even do anything with this. I gotta get Eiffel Tower if I really want to make something happen. Get a text to her right now. To get Eiffel Tower, I don't even know what's gonna happen. Don't even know. Three turns and Cristo Redentor. 3 turns. Sabotaging factories could be an idea, yeah. Yeah, I wish... I don't know, man. I don't know. guess I could settle there. I can do that later. Well, next turn. Yeah, Vita, it is. I do a lot of long streams though. Like, for the past 2 weeks, I've done 142 hours. That's roughly 10 hours a day for the past 2 weeks. Sally's still behind, yeah. Sally is right here, right? I'm pretty sure you can delete when you have full health units, but I'm not sure if it's in or outside your borders. I can actually chop the forest down out in my I can actually get a worker out and chop the forest below me, which will actually give me a lot of production. If I did that earlier and realized I could chop that earlier, I would have been able to get my Crystal Redentor much sooner. I'm gonna actually save the hammers from the chops for Eiffel Tower. What do I need for the Eiffel Tower?
Man is a military animal.
I'm not too sure. What do I need for Eiffel Tower? Must be built on flat land adjacent to the city center. Okay. Easier said than done. Are you kidding me? Get out of here! Just let me settle. Random city founding in, just get a big, huge, gigantic thing of destruction. It only took us in 1660 AD to make, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 skyscrapers. Yep. That's how it works here. Nice. They did not nerf chops, no. It's back to what it once was, which is overpoweredly strong. Do I play after each other? Or at the same time? We played all together at once, it's multiplayer. So we're all playing all together right now, simultaneously. And we play one session for the whole game. From the beginning to the end, all at once. Get another capital. It's a good idea. So I'm gonna begin with the forest, well, the farm here, making a forest. I'll try to get a forest there too, because they'll give enough yield for that to get breathtaking. Okay. I've never been to a sea resort or a high classy thing that looks like that. Has anyone been to one? Do they truly look like that? Did you update your driver, Reinhold? Because I have to update mine. Fix it. This AT crew has messed up my plans of selling right there. Literally just annoying me. That's all it's good for. So with the forest here, I can make this +4. To clear out the rainforest and make this higher. That's right. We got the Crystal Redentor. Can this thing just die? It's literally fortifying to prevent me from actually selling there. That is outrageous. I actually want to see if lights go on it. Let's find out. Ooh. Ooh. So pretty. So pretty. Well, do a Civ 5 throwback night. I could, but I'm not going to. Not right now, anyway. Do you like Civ 5 Typhenox? I think the buildings are really, really, really bright compared to the land around it. It sort of makes sense from like looking at the stuff from outer space. I guess the colors sort of match it too. See what they're looking for. Nah, snow doesn't work, fake dubstep. It can only be desert, grassland, or plains. Tundra and snow don't work. I already did a Civ 4 throwback. Hairstyle. Let's see. When I actually look at Civ 5 again, when I saw someone playing it, I just looked at it and went, "Ugh!" It was too much for me to handle. Civ 6 looks so much better. Damn, dude.
Water and air.
Slowly. I think it's time to run away. Can you just fight? I literally have to make a stronger unit to get rid of it. Oh crap. Please don't take it. My city names are beautiful. I bet you can't figure out which one's my capital. Maybe. Do I get the same production from chopping second generation forests than first generation? No. Second generation, once you plop down the map, do not yield any production. I only now realize they asked me something. Guantanamo Bay, eh? Okay then. I think that was my game name. That's my game. Right there. uh, Pretty sure it was. We'll find out. Yeah, that was my game. Second generation forests. Once you research the conservation civic it will it will give your builders the ability to plant forests. And those forests you plant are called second generation. The ones that have been on the map the turn you've set like spawn in, those are first generation. And those first generation forests will give an extra appeal on top of those tiles. Like on top of the tile itself. Like normally forests give appeal adjacent to it, one appeal, but with that conservation civic, it makes it so the forest himself, the ones that you did not plant, give an appeal on top of it. Not for the adjacent tiles, just for the forest tile itself. So it's good for like national parks to make. Yeah. Yeah, like even in Civ 4, there's like chances that you could actually spawn forests adjacent to other forests. Could always happen. Yeah, it could help. Like if you get them on the river with planting forests with lumber mills on top of it, it can give you +2 production and then maybe +3 down the road. But more than that, not really. It's just if you have the needs for it. I think it's just more for cultural victory because you can plant them for appeal adjacent to it or adjacent to the coast. Not like the actual coast tile, but not the land next to the coast, but the adjacent to the land next to the coast to give appeal for those sea resorts because you can only make them on the coast. Can you plant forests on tundra? I think you can, which would be nice to utilize with like Russia, because they get nice tiles to work if they can get forests on tundra tiles, because you can actually improve tundra with that. Because you get forests down, then put lumber mills on top of the forests. It seems one of the people is tired. Are you ready? Very big and bold and right in the middle of the screen. Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Water and air, the two essentials on which life depends, have become global garbage cans.
My tourism is slowly rising. Slowly, slowly. Hello, Mr. Azantus. Can I tell you if it's worth to build aqueducts? Generally, I don't make them because I always try to put my cities on fresh water. But if I have places where I don't have fresh water, like say this city here next to the Tuel del Pain, because there's no fresh water unless I sell way down here. Yeah, I will probably put aqueduct to utilize it if I can get in range. But generally, just improving tiles like with farms gives housing anyway. So unless you really need the housing, because you get 3 extra housing if there's no fresh water, you don't really need it. So Like, if you're on freshwater, don't bother with aqueducts unless you're Rome, because you get like extra bonuses with them because of their unique aqueduct, the bath, because it gives the base another two housing and 1 amenity, which helps it grow into it, which is pretty nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if I can somehow get the Eiffel Tower, it's gonna be incredibly strong. So we can chop these 2 forests for it. We can actually plant down another forest for it too. I wonder if this tile is worked for high, that'd be splendid. I don't know if it is. I have no idea. I can't tell, but I think it actually is. Because you see how the borders are all like 3 tiles out? But for my capital, this is my actual capital, I think it took the antiquity site first. So I think we just get a builder for it. We can get some more hammers to try for the Eiffel Tower. We are not that many techs away now. Just 2. Ballistics into steel. Daytime map? Nah, I just changed my setting. I'll put it back. Good old lands. Okay. Oh, it's bright! Oh, my eyes! There's so much more detail in the dark, eh? There's so much more detail. Do you guys prefer in the dark or the light, or both? What do you guys prefer? Oh, I can actually hover? The problem here is, Well, I guess this is for my capital. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you. Should I just play on dark then? I guess I can. The yields are just so ugly. Let's take them off. I can't turn off the thing. The control hour? Nope. Not altar. Okay. There we go. Isn't it better? Patch is pretty nice. I don't know how he's joining. That one dude was kicked. Yeah, Cristo Redentor doubles the Sea Resort's tourism, And Eiffel Tower will give an extra 2 yield, 2 more appeal for those tiles.
And first Hephaestus.
You seriously can't attack over this. Really now. Okay. I'm at 7. I'm at 7. The current soundtrack is Age of Empires 3. Age of Empires 3. Okay. Wait, where did my crab go? There was a crab here. It disappeared. It is there. It's just it's so dark you can't tell. Okay. Is there a reason to upgrade my units? Because I can't actually upgrade them. I can't upgrade my archers because I don't have Expo tech. If I could, I would. So I have to chop the rainforest to increase the appeal on this side. What is taking King Bohica so long to play? You know, there's this Civic card that gives you 50 gold for when you put a neighborhood on top of a farm. So what if you make a city with like 1,000,000 farm tiles and just spam the whole land with neighborhoods? What would happen then? I love AT Crews. I thought I could be able to put it down, but apparently I can't. Damn. I love AT Crews. I should make a submarine from here. Could deal with that garbage. Really? Are you for real right now? I can't put it down? Why? Huh. I'm actually impressed why I can't. Eureka's are definitely much nicer to get for sure. Eiffel Tower? That could be an idea. I could do that. Why is it taking him so long to play? Is it really that hard for him to play that slow? Yeah, 800 faith. It'll take another 10 turns to get it. Your great person points will be saved by great person. If you're Brazil though, you get 20% to returned. AT crew doesn't want to come in. You know what it tells me to make. Doesn't seem like anyone's taking damage that I know of. Maybe the city's taking damage? I can't actually tell. I see the military score right now. 1600. 500. It's a possibility. What happens if appeal goes down after you put down resort? I'm not actually sure. I think the resort stays there. It's just based off the tourism. So if you get the sea resort down, I think it still gets tourism no matter how low or high it goes. So if you go negative somehow, yeah, that won't be good. I expected to be able to build one there. When I'm building Great Wall, improvements give me a little tourism as well. I think it will, so I'm gonna make them now. I should probably read up on it. Really? Really? These ants are killing me. Let's actually look at it. The Great Wall. What does it do? Provides increase of defense, bonus to gold if adjacent to other segments, additional culture and tourism as you advance through technology tree for adjacent segments.
On our knees and pray.
Where is the tourism? Where is the tourism? So apparently there's tourists, but I don't see where. Oh. Oops. Build a coal mine, eh? Easier said than done. If only my borders grew there. If only. Tourism comes with flight. Bonus tourism to all improvements that provide culture. Okay, thank you. Good. It doesn't say how much, but some amount. So if we just flatter our land with it, it'd be good stuff, right? Okay. I like this city. This one looks pretty. That one's okay too, and this was okay, but my capital? My capital sucks, man. The palace just takes up too much of the skyscrapers. It's acting like it's big with Christmas lights, but Christmas lights don't do it here. I really hate
When they are
barbarians.
preparing for
I really do. What? Am I not allowed to make it there? Oh, I see. Yeah, I can't crisscross it. Make the mine there. Okay. Okay. Is there really an archaeology site in the Oasis? My god. This is silly. Okay. Hopefully my tourism rises next turn. It should rise, right? Nope. It did not rise at all. Is it because I don't have flight? I think I might not have the tech to make Great Walls better. I don't actually have the culture from them. At least it doesn't look it. Culture from castles requires castles. Let's see. Submarine better be able to go under the water. Charming. I can make it 4. Okay. Ooh. Damn. I'm slowly feeling it. Like it's slowly losing energy. Been on for a while. Bit of a while.
If you see a castle under fog, slowly,
Okay. I hate this game. I clicked the city and it decided to move instantly to the tile. I don't know why, but that made no sense. It made no sense why I did that. Oh, that's iron. I thought that was coal. Oh, I misread. Oops. Guess it'll take another turn. I don't get it. Why is there so much garbage from this barb camp? Unreal. Okay. Is there any policy over there that truly worth it? Because I don't know. Anything that helps tourism? Not really. I don't think there's anything that's that amazing. No. It'll kind of suck. I don't need a government like that. But what I could use is getting social media. That'll be okay. Yeah. Go to social media. That would be the best. No! Oh well. Maybe I could still pull it off. Damn. Damn, that's a tough challenge. I don't think I could do it with my capital, but I want to try to go for Eiffel Tower. If I can. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Unless I get really lucky. Max level lucky. Okay. The other people have much more science per turn than me. 140, 220, 140, and 100. Culture-wise, someone's produced 400. I'm at 260. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. He has an army. A field cannon.
The best steel.
Okay, we got the steel now, so we're gonna go for what we need. "14 turns. Here we go! 10 turns. 8 turns. Okay. Kind of tech-wise, it doesn't really matter what we head to now. It really doesn't, but let's go for satellites. Just in case, Congo gets crazy tourism and no one can deal with them. Turn 15. That's nice. But yeah, I could make a rail war for sure. So who's been awake with me? Is anyone feeling tired yet? I'm feeling pretty tired. Okay. There we go. Yeah, this one can work. Not change. I should just keep it as such. Okay. How you been, Duck Sauce? Nice. Yeah, I have computers. I am making double. It's not even that great. If I get Eiffel Tower, I will get a lot more. Like, per sea resort that I have, I'll get an extra 8 tourism. 2, 4, 8, yeah. Because I get 2 base on it, and then it's doubled for the sea resort for their tourism. And then with Cristo Redentor, it's doubled again. Yes! Eat that. Eat it. This is actually the first game I've made a sea resort. This is the first one. It's crazy. Okay. Okay. Anyone else going tourism? Yeah. There's Congo. Congo's been doing much better than me at pretty much everything this game. I'm doing my hardest to slow him down, because we definitely slowed him down because of what we did. It depends what other people can do. Like culture-wise, Congo's at 470 tourism, and I beat him to Cristo Redentor. If he got Cristo, I would not feel very comfortable about it. I don't think it makes that huge of a difference. I don't even know if he has any sea resorts he can do. I'm at 300 tourism. But who knows? Who knows? North of Guangzhou? Up here? I can't put it here because when I chop the forest, it's old generation forest, old growth, which gives an extra appeal. So if I chop it, becomes 3, makes it less than breathtaking. I need to have it breathtaking to put the sea resort down. There's no way to increase it. So I only leave it as such because it'll give appeal to these things. I don't know if you can put sea resorts on hills. I tried before and it didn't work in a previous game. Maybe I can, but I don't know. It's over now, Fracture. It's over now. %50 modifier. Yeah. Let's actually check how much of a modifier, because there are probably different governments too. 15%. Okay. I don't have any trade routes to them, but I have 50% to Smog, and I'm pretty much equal with Brazil. Worth it. So submarines cannot go under ice. Today I learned. Stupid horses. What do you have to be there? The 800 faith. Oh, the faith. I want a naturalist, but I can't do it just yet. This is painfully slow. Soundtrack's done. Victoria 2. Okay. Which civs would I rate this highest / strongest? There is 3 civs that are very good, at least in the early game to late game. Well, early game for 2 of them, and then the other one is just good at all around, generally just amazing. The first 2 for early game is Sumeria and Scythia, because Scythia gets 2 horses per whatever horse they make, which is really strong, and they get to heal hit points every time they kill a unit with them, which is ridiculous. And then with Sumeria, they get war carts, which are... they can smash things pretty easily very, very soon. And then the other civ is Germany. Germany's really good at getting a lot of districts out, and they have a specific one called the Hansa, which replaces their production district, which gives them... it costs half the amount of production produce, and it's just... it's so good. It's so good. I am out of it, man. I'm just out of it. I'm so out of it. I can feel it. Oh, God. $35 out of 86, and 20 out of 144. Eh. Eh. Completely forgot to keep working my industrial districts. Completely forgot. I didn't mean to actually improve it, I meant to chop it. Oh well. Nuclear fission. Nuclear fission. Hmm. Bomb them all, eh? If more people were alive, it would do a lot more culture. So would Mr. Congo. Oh, I have to get inside my borders to chop it. Oh, that's painful. That's just painful. I guess I'll have to put that up just to give more for that. Okay. If I actually get this tile, it'll be pretty nice because I can make a pretty long Great Wall here. Pretty long. I'm gonna try to continue it like this. I really want to go at it, but that could hurt me more than help me. Because of the growth from the food. I just want to tell you how hard it is to concentrate right now. That's what happens when you just, you know, just sit here with the nighttime going. And you don't know what you're doing. You stop caring after a certain point. I should do an OCC challenge to 6. I actually did try it, but I died doing it.
Chemists do not usually
LDKG beasts.
It would be very awkward if they did. Chemists do not usually stutter. From Stettin in the Baltic to Trieste in the Adriatic, an iron curtain has descended across the continent.
I finally got one. The long-awaited envoy. Okay. This is where I'm going to put my national park once I can get it rolling. Okay. Too bad I can't put a holy site there. It's fine. I think I'm so tired. It's to the point where I just the littlest touch I will get. Yeah. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Does CDC have a tank? It has an infantry now. Talk about this one. But tank? Not that I see. I might get him. It's so close. Okay. There's a chance they could end up actually nuking Congo. There's a slight chance for it. People are fighting, it's just we don't see much of it. Like at war, Congo and India are at war. Okay. I was finally going to get this tall here so I can actually make my Great Wall a bit longer. There we go. This place isn't actually that charming at all. I thought it would be more. It's probably better just here, eh? To get those tiles. I thought it would be big there, but it's not. What makes destroyers so efficient against submarines? Is there something about them that they just destroy submarines like nothing? Yeah, I'm spamming the Great Wall everywhere that I can. Nice. One more turn! You better run away. Damn. Oh god. I'm going to enjoy food after this. I'm going to enjoy food. I might buy a pizza. It's only been almost 13 hours. Probably 14 since I've ate. Been a while. Been a long while. I'm probably gonna get some pizza, because that'll probably be the best way to get something. Oh man. Look at the Great Wall. This has like the same blinking as the Hanging Gardens, eh? Sorta. The Great Wall. Where are the Mongolians? Yeah, I should probably order it now. You may be correct there. I'm gonna check something. I'll be right back. It's all done. Did we get Eiffel? Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. Nice. Yes! 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 That's huge! Look at the tiles! Look at it! Breathtaking 9! Breathtaking 9! Breathtaking 9! My god. It's overkill. Next level overkill. It's all just breathtaking. Oh my god. We are naturalists. We just put in our capital. I don't know where. We can unimprove some tiles, right? Yeah, I can unimprove the wine and the wheat. Oh. I don't care what happens, I'm happy. I don't care. If I get nuked, my sea resource will still produce 36 tourism per tile. Can I? Let's check. No, it's 800. It's gonna be a couple more turns. 3 or 4 more turns. Oh, we can make. Oh, Oh my. Yes! 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 This is good stuff. This is amazing stuff. Let's go with it. Okay. Uh-oh. Let's run away. I can't put sea resorts on the hills. I don't know how no one declared war on me yet, but I'll take it. A scout. Can I overwhelm him? I don't know. I don't think I can, but we'll see. 510, I'm at 466. Do 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 do. Oh, yeah. So now we can actually chop that in for the sea resort there. Yeah, watch. You'll see. Oh, I didn't have my turn, but you'll see next turn. I can't put on this hill. You can only put sea resorts on flat land. Moon landing shenanigans, yeah, I'm going for that. I don't know how much culture I can produce, science I can produce, but I would be able to get only 15 more. Unless I like get campus things working and get it going, then maybe I can get a bit more, but it's not that much. I need research labs up. I could make them. I could make them. You have to remember that I think Brazil has uranium, right? Oh, they have uranium. We're so dead. So this might be the first game I might get nuked by Brazil.
Rocket science has been mythologized. All rocket science has been
You see, I can't actually make it. So in order for me to utilize these 4 tiles, I cannot make the sea resort there. It's all good, man. Every single spot's good. Damn. Let's just figure out where the best tiles are. Or yeah, it would be best here for sure. Like it's just outrageously strong. So right there would be my natural resort. Natural park. Here we go. I can almost sort of connect my walls. Maybe in time I can. Maybe. How much tourism would a Pantanal yield with a national park? What? I don't know. I don't think you can actually use it. I was a bit confused what you were asking until I had to search it up. Lisbon has a tank. Okay. I don't know if I can beat Congo, but I'm gonna try. I'm going to try. So it looks like 2 more turns before I get my Faith one, unless I get a Holy Site out, which I'm not. Okay. I can apparently split off my Great Wall. That is cool. That's pretty cool. Okay. Gonna make a forest there just to increase the appeal adjacent to it. To give more from my natural park there. Hello, MGZ. Hello. I should have worked it there. I probably would have been able to get what I needed fast enough. Oh well. That's okay. I'll just put it there. I hear things. So, I am currently trying to construct the world's greatest wall. It'll take a bit of time, but eventually the wall will be complete. It'll encompass my whole empire, but we need Toronto to build the wall for us too. Any more turns until score victory? Another 107 turns. It's until 250. So it'll suddenly build a wall around it. What's so wrong about that? Did I ever win a game by my score? No, I did not. I need another builder there, don't I? I'm using so much money for garbage. Surely my settlers cost less than buying my builders. Close enough. Ridiculous. Why is that 3 food? Is it worth setting a trade route to a city-state if I'm a suzerain of Kumasi? It's a city-state which gives +2 culture and Mongol for every specialty district the city is sent from has. Yeah, but I like trade routes to his people, so I get more tourism bonuses
NASA
on them.
spent millions of dollars inventing the ballpoint pen so they could write in space. The Russians took a pencil.
Oh my god! Did it really happen? Oh my goodness! It just split the road. It literally gave up. It said no, and it's like you know how on train tracks you have like a split off. It just happened here. It just split off to another Great Wall to go to. It gave up on this arm. Unbelievable. It was great. This was great, but this is even greater apparently. No. If they could somehow kill Mr. Congo, I would be in a good world right now. But yeah. Call Brazil the new Congo. I'm not really much of a threat, honestly. I think they can figure out what's happening here. How many turns till score loss? Score a win, you mean? Or win the game. We're just getting started with the greatest fall known to mankind. Oh baby. Oh baby. That's what I'm looking at. Am I actually going to pass them in tourists? Am I really going to be able to do that? Am I generating more than him? You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Yes! I'm higher! Kill Toronto? Rana? Maybe I could. I could make a pretty nice Great Wall with it. My god. Like, if we actually got Crystal Redentor and had Mount Everest next to it, we could actually tell Crystal Redentor is higher up in the atmosphere than Mount Everest. And what we can tell from that is that, my god, people really knew how to scale that high. Gigantic. Okay. Oh man. How much is it worth? 64. Oh. Damn, dude. Any cheap wonders I could build for some tourism? I'm not too sure. But apparently my capital doesn't want to grow. My capital's too fat. Nice. Oh my god. It has been connected! Damn. That's one long road. Wall. My god. I think Trump would be proud. It was an admiral? Maybe they were just exploring. Yeah, 13 hours. I'm actually quite exhausted. I'm quite exhausted right now. Can't harvest it. Oh, it's aluminum, that's why. Never mind. What a glorious city. I can understand why people build skyscrapers up here. I mean, housing a lower heist town? You think I need housing there? I think it's okay. Essentially Calgary. To me, it looks like, Whitehorse. Or Yellowknife. More of Yellowknife. Just not as fancy buildings, but it does seem sort of like it. Oh, there's Admiral. Look at that. Artesimisia. That's the ancient classical one for early units. That must have been the first Admiral that came out. Must have gone it with the harbor pretty recently. I can't make a wall because we need antiquity garbage. Damn it. What a waste. We can't put a wall on that tile, so we gotta... Damn it. That sucks. Maybe in the snow would be okay, but there's a barb camp up there. Bit annoying. Who's paying for this wall? The city is. It's a pretty glorious wall right now. It's blocking out the non-high cities. Run away! Yeah. This user workers would dig up the archaeology sites and then be done with it. Here, I didn't see that until he said then. Okay. What's probably gonna happen is India's gonna declare war on me. Wish I saw more of his cities. Satellites should show me it, right? We'll see. Damn. I can't think of a better place to live right now. This is literally, what's that game called? You know what game I'm talking about. I talked about it before. Walls separate into the ocean. Legend of... Can't be Legaia. No. Legend of Gaia? Damn it. The one for the PS1. That one. Uh-oh. Not Legend of Dragoon. No. The whole world is covered in mist, and you had to clear it. Legaia, is it? Not Legend of Korra. Oh man.
Right now, there are 31 sports do not build character. They reveal it.
And we have done it! We have created Xingzhou, the great Xing of Zhou. Xingzhou. There. Thank you, Natwundi, for subscribing for the 6th month in a row. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. To let you know, Natwundi, you are the rank 1 Civ player in the world. Congratulations. Thank you for subscribing. Six. Oh my god. Okay, we can do that. Mission complete. That's a fitting capital. I honestly don't even know what to make of this game anymore. I don't know. Let's just say, I don't know what to think anymore. I am that disillusioned. Disemboweled.
You and I come by road or rail.
Have I got ideology yet? Yeah, if I'm taking social media, the end part, I got it for sure. So after I finish the spy, I'm gonna get some things going. I only play multiplayer, yeah. Right now I'm in a multiplayer game. But I've been playing for 13 hours and half an hour. And I've been up a bit before that too, so I'm like, oh god. I'm dying. I'm dying. That's what's happening right now. Why is my government still Merchant Republic? Because we don't need any other ones. They don't benefit me at all. And the more trade-outs means I can do more trade-outs to them. And amongst my own empire. The game would pretty much be over if either me or Congo die. So the option Brazil has is science. Do I enjoy the new patch? Or is it too slow? I would like if Hellblazer fixes map. So I can get to spawn with a lot more hills. Preferably a little bit more. But I think it can still be quite fast because the harvesting it without the mods or anything is equal to what it once was. Like double what it should be. So you can get some crazy things happening from like chopping forest or stone tiles and the like. I stole a couple great works this game, but I only see one of Congo's cities and I couldn't steal any more. Kumasi. Took out the city-state. Oh, I need the spaceport. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, I can't wait to get rid of one of my good old tiles of food. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No, I didn't. Damn it. What a waste. There's land down there. There's land down there. This makes me upset. This makes me upset right now. There's land across the ice. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
The lowest is to attack a city. Siege of a city is only done as a last resort.
Okay. Something just exploded. Oh my god. Uh-oh. That was a nuke. I think my spy needs to get out of the city right now. Get out of here. I don't care where, just go somewhere else. Get out of there. You're dead. It might be nuke time. It might very well be nuke time. Oh no. It won't connect. Curse it. I made a key. Cool. My goal in life is not to settle on the copper tile, but to settle here. I'm sure it's possible. Maybe get pushed into there? You probably could be pushed into it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could be pushed into it with open borders and the like. But without that ability, how else could you do it? Yeah, you can't like declare war on someone else to push units out of a city if they're all on top of another unit's city. So how else could you do it? I think the way is to actually declare war on someone else that I know of. Air literally faraway boards. Subs can't go under ice. How did Builder get there? Don't worry about it. It was on a mission. He's the lone survivor of the Builder crew there.
Set your course by the start.
Like, if he's not even close, there's no way I'm close at all. It's not gonna happen. Like, if Congo dies, I'm fine to concede. Because I'm not in the mood to continue this. Helicopters. Well, we know who's dead. I can't make it. I guess it can't be 3 tiles touching each other. All adjacently like this. Must be like that. Oh yeah, you're right, Jack. Yes! 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 You are correct. We have to race a city and settle. Oh, no, they can't work. Because in order to settle on the island, we have to settle a city 3 tiles away. And in order to put it there, we need like another island somewhere to be able to reach here with the aerodrome and use the other tile. Or can a harbor go there? Can a harbor go on that coastline? I don't know. I'm very tempted to find out, but I don't know. I don't think a harbor would work anyway. Never mind. Yeah, city has to get raised. That would do it. Yeah, the city has to get raised. That would be it. I have a decent Great Wall over here. Another Great Wall over here too. And then some crazy stuff up here.
Everything has its limit. Iron ore cannot be educated into gold.
Yeah, he's just straight up dead. He's dead, Jim. He's dead. I'm just dead. There's no way Brazil would completely conquer out Congo, or else he'll lose the game. He would know. Like, there's no reason why he would. He would always keep them in there. Because I am the remaining player. And, yeah. Nothing's gonna happen here. Oh, I think his internet dropped. Yeah, G-Light. I'm dead. I'm my let's just say I haven't had any food for 15 hours. My pizza arrived. I'm gonna have that very, very shortly. I win! The Great Wall succeeded! Clearly that must be the case. Damn it, where did he go? He literally said no GG! He just straight up left. I don't know. Damn it. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this Chinese game with the Great Wall. It is over on my end. Thank you guys for watching. GG. We've lost. But we do have the greatest wall known to mankind. We do have that. GG.